it's 9 o'clock. The news with Anjali Seerutun Phoolchund. Good morning, Anjali.
Good morning, Sophie. Good morning, everybody.
We start with the headlines.
Road safety, the fixed penalty notice system comes into effect today, Monday, 1st of September. Income support from today, 10,000 rupees will be paid to homemakers and couples earning less than 20,000 rupees and aged 60 or above, with an equivalent bonus in December. Human trafficking in Bejutombo, 14 Malagasy women found in irregular status, the owner and receptionist of a guest house arrested and charged. The Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit in Tianjin, the Turkish president emphasizes his 360-degree diplomacy. Thank you for joining us for the news this Monday morning. Mauritius implements the fixed penalty notice system starting today. For minor infractions, motorists will now be fined immediately without lengthy procedures. This decision was approved by the Cabinet on July 18 and is expected to improve road safety. Alain Janot, president of the National Road Safety Council, explains further, voiced over by Ashi Bachou.
Violating traffic regulations being a major road hazard. It ought to be sanctioned so that people comply with highway code. So thanks to the fixed penalty notice system, both for the person committing the offence, he can settle his fine almost immediately. He doesn't need to wait to go to court and risk a working day. But also, for the administrative body, it is of great relief. We have over 700,000 motor vehicles on the road and the number of contraventions is approximately 210,000. That creates many inconveniences for courts. So this is a system that aligns well with our modern life, with road safety control through deterrence. Therefore, it is a mechanism that I warmly receive.
Starting today, a monthly income support of 10,000 rupees will be paid to homemakers and couples earning less than 20,000 rupees and aged 60 or above. An equivalent bonus will be credited in December. Managed by the Mauritius Revenue Authority, this measure aims to gradually reduce the financial pressure on pensions at a time when the active to retired ratio had raised concerns about the sustainability of the pension system. And following his resignation from the Bank of Mauritius, Gérard Semper posted on social media yesterday. He emphasized that his decision reflects integrity and responsibility under pressure, not a retreat, and affirmed the importance of remaining dignified and true to one's convictions. And in response to Semper's resignation, Patrick Belcourt, leader of En Avant Maurice, commented that the situation at the bank sends a negative signal to both local and foreign investors. If Semper's allegations against the bank governor are confirmed, the matter would be extremely serious. And provisional charges of human trafficking have been filed against the owner and receptionist of a guest house in Bejutombo. They were arrested Friday night during a CID operation in Port Louis. Authorities found 14 Malagasy women in irregular status. Preliminary investigations suggest the women were victims of sexual exploitation. Here are the details from Ashi Bachou.
Armed with a search warrant, officers of the Port Louis North CID carried out a raid on a guest house in Bejutombo on Friday evening. On the premises, they found 14 Malagasy women, aged between 23 and 39, all in an irregular situation, their tourist visas having expired several years ago. Police arrested 2 people, the 50-year-old owner of the guest house and the 36-year-old receptionist. According to the initial findings of the investigation, they are suspected of human trafficking for the purpose of sexual exploitation of the Malagasy nationals, as well as of facilitating their illegal accommodation. The director and the receptionist of the guest house appeared before the Port Louis court yesterday. A provisional charge of human trafficking has been filed against them and they were taken back into police custody. The 14 Malagasy women were placed in a shelter under police supervision, pending the outcome of the investigation. According to Section 11 of the Combating of Trafficking in Persons Act of 2009, anyone convicted of an offence related to human trafficking is liable to penal servitude for a term not exceeding 15 years.
And in Tianjin, in northern China, the SCO summit convenes today with leaders from China, Russia, Iran, India and around 20 other countries. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, a dialogue partner but not a full member, is also present. He will meet Russian President Vladimir Putin. While the Ukraine war will be discussed, Turkey's agenda goes beyond this. Erdogan aims to practice his so-called 360-degree diplomacy, balancing traditional Western alliances with increasingly strong engagement in Asia, in line with Turkey's economic and security interests. And this concludes our news bulletin for this Monday. Thank you for listening and take care.